What's up, Lubor?
Sid. Oh, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
Yes, she's gonna take your job.
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Well,
Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine.
guess we're gonna go
But
looking.
the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
Oh,
What did you say to me? What did you say?
hello.
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
You know, when it does that saber dance attack, I should use Titan,
Suppose we just
the
follow the
Titanic
shouting.
block. The final sting. Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Ugh, shut up. What's going on in here?
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
Yeah, that's enough.
Any
Both
more
of
of
you.
this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor, you're out of your curse
Sid.
breakers
And Lady Jill,
outfit.
what brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
All right. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Victor said. I was kind of looking at something else. Your
So,
weapons are everywhere.
See my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
Let's
My
go find
thoughts
some
exactly.
bandits.
What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
Mm-hmm.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds
probably
like
true.
a recipe for disaster.
Also true.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
That's a nice axe
When
back
all
there.
that fear and anger can be directed at the
Shiny.
bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Cool.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
Yeah, we've only been here
Don't
like
worry,
twice.
Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Yeah, Conrad. Picture it.
I don't know about that.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free
The Red
Cities.
Wings.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Lady Jane,
As
question
I told
mark?
you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Alright, let's go find Natalie and Lubor. Labor.
My shop.
Labor. Why would anyone do
If I
such a
had my
thing?
pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Sure, a merchant that carries a big sword around.
Lord Underhill, at your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation,
She
my
does
lord,
not
and how
believe
you
that
were
name.
lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything.
Herbs.
If our humble
All the
town
herbs
is
that
to
are in
endure
town.
Not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Go find all the
right.
herbs.
If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I know who he is. Oh no, she's not gonna say that.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Okay. There he goes. And we'll
Not
turn around and he'll
convinced our
already
roles
be
in
all the
this
way
route
back.
were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Blood spilt. We need a plan.
There's truly no chance for us to restock our supplies. That's it then. We shall have to do this the hard way.
I mean, I could go back to the hideaway and get some stuff. Torgal. Nope, Torgal.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Mummy.
I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both
Good
Conrad
news,
and Natalie
everyone.
have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak.
Well,
All of them.
we're gonna fight him.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, I'm ready to
The
fight him.
bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
All
The
right.
stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Check the north gate from the bandits. Oh, we just have to go out here. Okay. Let's go. Hi.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
I I mean, I don't know which one it is, and I'm pretty much gonna kill them all.
They mean to overwhelm us.
I mean, good luck. Please no poison mist. Come on. Alright, let's get out where I can see these. Come on down. Oh, well, I meant to. The Sultan. He did that to himself. I got something for you. Oh, damn it. Oh, nice. That was kind of cool that I got him in midair and he just flew out of frame.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
Let's go check.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
We should hurry. Oh, they haven't even, like... What are they doing?
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
This isn't going to take care of the bandits that are coming in on the town.
Had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold.
Okay, they held.
You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Neat.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either.
Pity. The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Hey, you know, whatever it takes.
Calm down, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Quest complete. Alright, let's... I know I'm missing one because I didn't buy it at East Pool, but...
So, where did you learn the bandits maybe?
Where is... I think I bought the one here. Start checking.
Mummy.
Nope, they're not coming back now. Maybe another set of bandits at some point. I need to start
Are you looking for
checking
something in
everywhere to see
particular?
which ones I've bought.
Go
Okay, I
with
bought that
Gilbert.
already. So we can go back, or we can go up here to North Reach. See what's going on here.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts from the far.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oz.
What?
And we're next.
No, say it again. What did this guy say? Talk. Damn it. Say it again. Did I buy your,
What can I do for you?
I already bought
Come
that one.
back again.
Fine, I will go out here and come back. See if that resets the NPC dialogue. Damn it, I want to know what he says. Fine, I'll wait.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't a garrison dealing with them?
Ghosts? Yeah, what are you guys doing? Look at you being all lazy and shit. Go deal with the ghosts.
The captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
Cool.
God help us.
Alright, so the Imperial soldiers are not doing well.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
Hi, you're not Lady
Lord.
Isabel.
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Alright, well, we'll go take care of them.
But different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Alright, the garrison.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
Yeah, probably because they walked from the capital all the way to Northreach. It's a
The 2
really...
soldiers were carrying enough.
He didn't have any legs. Oh, he got threshed. He got threshed by a lick.
That thing?
Took off the captain's head.
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Bye, Captain.
Requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days.
Yeah, the place is a mess
What more would
too.
you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more
Tell him,
than that,
Isabel.
they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
Yeah, get the garrison together. Come fight with me.
She speaks the truth, you know.
Lion-hearted legionnaire.
It's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Which one of them is talking? I
No,
guess the
if
guy
we
on the
don't have
left.
to.
Why are they looking at the
Look,
guy in the middle?
There's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Philippe. Thanks, Philippe. Too bad I'm gonna go take care of all that shit.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
I mean, I took care of some other stuff
To take
first.
matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
We can go
like
take
you
care
to
of
consider
those,
my What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air.
Yeah, they do that.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
No, I just want to go fight these creatures. What's refugee?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
I have bad news about Joseph, probably. Look at all the ladies of the Vale helping out with healing and taking care of people.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
I don't know why we had to talk.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
What? We already knew it was like in the meadows. Anyway, whatever. Let's go fight some thralls.
2 soldiers were carrying another.
Howdy, fellas. What you doing?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
There's a dragon or a worm over there. Should we go fight it? Let's go fight it. A salamander, maybe? Hi. An Kashuk Avis.
Too slow.
Ow.
That hurt, Torgal.
Wrong one. Oh, nice. Oops, I didn't mean to use a potion. Damn it. It's fine. It happens. Alright, everything except Flames of Rebirth is ready. That's fine. Oh yeah, there's a big old ether. Excuse me, ether flood here.
Clyde, look.
I see them. With me.
Are there more?
Should I try?
Come here.
Save your strength.
I don't think that hit anybody. Huh?
Nice try.
Nope, nope, nope. Nope. I want that. Be locked on.
Nice try.
Damn it, moved away. Go ahead and get wrecked. What do we got? All right. Nice. I have so many ability points. Well, I guess I'm saving up to master that one. The one Bahamut ability.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Yep, you should. Oh, I don't have to run all the way back on my own.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
More are coming.
Oh, we shall.
Thralls and thralls.
Isn't that right?
Thralls on thralls. Oh?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
Good for you, Philippe.
And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Okay.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Yay, that quest is complete. Racking up those ability points.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive. but without all the mocks and mows.
Oh? Isabel and Philippe.
So many were injured. Only by the grace of the goddess did so few survive.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Huh?
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
For now.
Yeah, but
New
what if they
recruit.
come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
Hello, new recruit.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago, and now you'd have us believe they're just gone.
Yeah, man, I
would.
I killed them.
And I'd thank you to trust us. Unless you fancy picking up a sword yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, until you pick up a sword yourself, shut the fuck up. Alright, so we need to go back to the hideout. The hideaway. And see what's up with Otto. Anyone else have anything new? Vivian? Oh, everywhere. All kinds of new shit. Alright, let's go up here first. Actually, let's do that last, because then we can go across and talk to Tomes. So let's do the Patron Whisper first.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
I didn't see it, Georgie. What's up, Desiree?
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Paul lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment. It is you who we have to thank. Dalaman Spicer.
You earned this. All done?
All done. Alright, let's do abilities. 3,500. Oh. Alright, I can master this. Oh, that's just the upgrade? Fuck. Damn it. Okay, I won't use taunt. What is this? Charged magic. Meh. Meh. Actually, if I get rid of this, I should have enough. Oh no, it's only 4,000. Alright, so I just need a couple more thousand. Oh, I haven't... Okay. So yeah, I just need a couple more thousand to master this. Okay. Hello, Nectar. I think it's just the 2 S-rank hunts. Atlas, urgent notice, yeah. 20,000 gil. Alright. A dread dragon. Woodland Passes of the Empire, so that would be... Okay, it's probably near Lost Wing.
What will it be today? I cannot claim.
Not to have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and Chaos, and those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages.
Of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are like to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then.
That it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow. It is not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. Those blackened skies have cast a pall over all of the creatures of the realm.
Then how could it not?
They are living beings just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts, and yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on fellow man, to turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. If that is what it means to be human, Clive, I wonder if we are even worth saving at all.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Just want to clear the dots.
One must understand one's place in the
A
world.
roiling storm sweeps over Valisthea, bringing terror and confusion in its wake, and so too Walud, King Barnabas sailing his kingdom's flagship, the Einherjar, across the strait, seizing upon the chaos that has plagued Storm since the destruction of its mother crystals and the disintegration of its nation's leaderships.
Very good.
Okay. Now let's go to Clive's quarters. See what's going on there.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
Oh, hey,
Welcome
Oscar.
back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Reasonable. Quality squire. Thought process there. Oh wow. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Nice. Flames burn bright. Wade. You have an uncanny talent of showing up when you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Lubor. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us to leave us all to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Oops. Hold on. Where did it go? Word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their life. Good Philippe has taken us to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry that rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as, I imagine, the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna unburden Clive.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there.
True.
I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Clive,
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Oh, I'll buy this one then.
It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not
Or
much
don't.
about
The
it.
hideaway is lost.
All right, let's go. No, let's go to East Pool. We're gonna go. We're gonna go beat this this fancy Iron Giant Joker. I wish I could teleport here. Let me teleport there. So talented, Ambrosia. I need a high potion. Hope this is a high potion.
Time to fight.
Might be the right time to use some strength tonics.
All right.
What's this? Not a high potion. Ambrosia just casually ran over like there was a fence, and Ambrosia just stepped on the fence. Like it wasn't even there. Nope, no thanks. Nope, we're not fighting. I'm here for something else. Hello. Okay, it was a little early on that.
Let's try.
Ow. Okay.
Too slow.
Oh, how dare you move away when I did that. Torgal. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't have Flames of Rebirth. How did that happen? Ah, shit, that's my fault. Alright, shit.
Forgive me.
Yeah. Why didn't it put Flames of Rebirth back on? That's annoying. Actually, I think I want to redo these. What if we put lightning rod here? Pile drive here. Wait, where is... Okay. Ambrosia.
Come on.
Why am I doing this? Why am I not just teleporting to Martha's Rest?
And some of your numbers serve the shield.
Let's go.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind.
We're not alone.
Oh, we're not alone? What was your first clue? Was it all the enemies running around? Did I get off too soon? I did. Oh, the fallen enemies are back. Oops, nope, let's go over here. Hello and goodbye, Minotaur.
I can walk from here.
No, I really wish we could ride the chocobo all the way up. It would be really helpful.
Company. We're not alone.
Thanks, Jill, but I don't want to fight them.
Arise! Soil and stone!
Soil and stone, huh?
We're not alone.
Yeah, no shit. Alright. That was,
Nice try.
okay, that's not what I thought he was gonna do. So that sucks. No, god damn it.
To me, boy.
Fuck. Why didn't I teleport?
Too slow.
Why didn't that heal me, like, at all? It's very annoying.
Too slow.
Oops.
Too slow.
Torgal, be careful.
No good. Nice try.
Ow.
Nice try. Too slow.
Fuck you. How did that not stack? Damn.
I failed.
What? I can't block that? Well, that sucks. I might switch. What? What? I didn't mean to use one. Alright, buy more. Alright, let's just teleport.
Thank the founder.
Thank the founder. Where am I going?
What are you after? There you go. Much obliged.
Typical Rosarian armor. Just totally exposed shoulders.
Some of your numbers serve to shield.
You're a
No,
devil
I
with a
don't.
blade and
I just want to jump right at the top of the stairs.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wee. 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 Oh, well, it's fine. I'm on the chocobo, so.
Back to the stables, girl.
Why I can't re-ride the chocobo here?
We're not alone.
Don't attack me. Leave me alone. We're not enemies right now. I'm hunting something and it's not you. Oops.
Help me, boy.
Nope.
Let's try. Too slow.
Thank you.
Ow. Okay, so that's done.
To me, boy.
Ow. Come on, I hit dodge. Oh, getting back here is so annoying. And I forgot to put that defensive thing on. Alright, let's go talk to Otto. Like, how is it that I had like 2 really good runs before and I can't do anything against it now? Let's see if what she has to say.
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Okay, what are you guys looking at? Are the mountains coming alive?
Was wondering when you turn up.
Here I am.
How's from all our friends
Turn up.
thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
I'm not
Any
good.
word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Like everybody's having a good
We
time.
knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
What's going on in your chest, man? Your freaky deaky chest thing.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon.
You carry all of them.
Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
But you can carry all of them.
But you, Clive.
This little
You
piano.
are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane.
Let him out, man.
And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
It's fine, just let him out.
We must
deal with
find a
him.
means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
I mean, he was protecting you guys.
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Gross.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
What? What's wrong with Gav?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh, cool. We get to go to Canberra. Oh, we're gonna get our airship. Yes.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Yeah, that's not going to work with Joshua.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Neat.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
And maybe we get to meet and learn more about Yote. I never talked to Tomes.
I'll look after him.
Let me go talk to Tomes. I gotta read some shit. Okay, good.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Party makeup has changed.
Taya's right. Your brother is in no condition to travel. That's all I'll say on the matter.
Okay, thanks.
It's Mid, Gav, and your uncle we should be thinking about now.
Hello, Stolas. Alright, what do you got?
Back again?
I mean, you're the one with the dot.
What is it that you wish to learn?
I'm just trying to clear the dots.
Study it well, Clive.
Alright, so we're going to Tabor. An ancient settlement in central southern Dalmatia that seems to cling to the very cliffs which dominate the landscape of the region. Its proximity to the free cities of Canver gives Tabor a ready market for the high-quality leather its tanners produce, as well as the salt minerals mined from beneath it. The town's long history of isolation, however, has clouded the hearts of its residents. To this day, many remain unwelcoming to outsiders. Well, that sounds like a fine place.
Clive.
Oh my god, so many side quests.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Yeah, that's probably true. New hunts. Nectar, you shouldn't have. Hi. Look at you wiggle. The Pack. A team of Cursebreakers. Okay, that's in Tabor. Team of Cursebreakers traveling through Tabor to the fields of Korava were met by a group of hunters from the village who warned them not to stray too far from the main road, for in a gully not far hence rested a pack of wolves that even such practiced hunters as they would not dare to wake, despite the fine luster of the animals' pelts. Too many of their friends had succumbed to temptation, only to be torn limb from limb. Alright, side quests. Let's go see what's up. Dun, dun, dun.
Seems the hideaway is
Blasted book.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Okay,
I need
what's
a
up,
hand with
Molly?
a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
No, we're gonna find ingredients.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
Perhaps.
You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing,
Oh, we
and
need
that
to go get
awful
more of the
stench,
scorpion
people
tail.
wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. It's one heck of a name, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
True.
Ah, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
I do know of one.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Wait, who's in here that has a side quest?
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Shirley. Hi, Shirley.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Perhaps.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop.
Yeah?
I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
True.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Okay. I'll head over there in a minute. I gotta talk to Harpocrates first.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Yvonne.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Sounds delicious.
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet, in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble
there were
finding
all
them.
kinds of flowers.
I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay. I mean, it's not really up to me. Alright, let's go. See what this last side quest is.
Seems the hideaway
Last
is
quest. I'm just gonna call them quests from now on. Goots, what you doing over here?
What am I gonna do?
I reckon these skies are enough to give anyone the collywobbles, but I'm not gonna sit around hanging me head and twiddling my thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon, and then that even horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm gonna do what you lot do and properly pull my finger out, no matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket now, can I? So don't you worry about me. You just stick to what you do best, saving the world.
Is everything all right, Goots?
What's wrong, buddy?
You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. No, I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Come on.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
She would, but...
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay, let's go talk to the children first.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
He was indeed.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
Excuse me. Alright.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just...
What y'all doing? Did you break the weight thing?
Sid.
Scales?
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that?
Clive, that's the scale.
It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Come on,
Well,
Clive.
Not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said
An engineer.
the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
I mean, that's
Well,
reasonable.
then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Good job, you guys figured it
You
out.
three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Can Clive figure it out? Oh, I
All
see.
right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
Well, it looks like two arms.
Right. It looks more like a wing.
A set of wings.
Like a chocobo wing.
But two wings.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Sure.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
They hold things.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
It's a good
Good
one.
thinking. You're on the right track. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
Dungeon?
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round.
They sure do.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
I mean, somebody was hungry.
My fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
The
These round
pans.
parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
Oh,
These
bangers.
aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
That's
Well,
just...
What if I wanted to weigh goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Yes.
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, almost.
With Sid's help.
Almost. There's one more
I just
thing.
put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hares.
Hairs.
Hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
Almost.
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
Okay, but we gotta put the gear in
that?
somewhere.
It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Wait, what about the gear? We're just gonna leave the gear sitting out?
Look.
Okay, good.
We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
No, you guys are supposed to figure it out. So it's just like, bye. I don't need this in my life anymore. Okay. Alright, let's go see.
Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
We're not gonna die. Flying, hello. How are you?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
Let's go talk to Karen. Is this open yet? What is this? Still off limits. Doing well, how am I? I'm good. I'm okay.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're
Why did I
doing
start
good
this?
trade
That's
then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Papato? What the
asking.
fuck is a papato?
Out of interest. All right.
Oh, a potato.
I'm here because I was told that certain
14.
rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
Doesn't matter who.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And let's see what else Karen has to say about this. Thank you for the welcome back.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
No.
Look, I've done things I'm
Just
not
want to
proud
make
of.
sure, you know, that the
Might be there were a
rumors, there's
time
no
when
truth to
I turned
them.
a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
Thank you for the welcome back, if I didn't say that already. Nope. Let's go talk to Shirley first. New things.
Will there be thunder?
Do we need to guess? Guess what? The new redeem?
Did you solve the mystery?
I mean, it should
was as
say
you
new.
thought. The children had the scales. Or
Scone.
the parts of them, at least.
No.
They
Hold on.
dismantled
I'll
them
play
to
the
see how
new
they
redeem.
worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching
That's
the
the
lesson.
new redeem.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing.
And
She's even calling them her heirs.
it's the new command.
She'd have them.
Come taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission.
Thank you.
In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh.
To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow.
That's
that
like
should come as no surprise.
so rude
She's only
of
ever
them.
cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that, and I'm sure they're very grateful.
We're gonna have some stuff to talk about with Mid when we finally run into her again. Alright, let's go talk to Goots. Good old Goots. Actually, first, I want to see if there's anything. I don't
What
think
do I
there's
have
going to
the
be
honor?
anything. But let's see if I can
What do you
make. Nope. Nope. Oh. A marble flower. I would like that very much. Is there anything new here? No.
Anything else?
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may
hello.
have done things she regretted in her
I'm
past,
good. How are you?
she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No.
I agree,
It's not.
Goots. Let's go beat 'em
But
up.
people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Had a rather interesting
That
day and
traitor,
just chilling.
He said they were all
Nice.
talking about her in Dalimil.
Good to hear from you
That's
too,
where I'm
Con.
going. I'll find someone who'll tell me. You'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
We are
Oh,
gathered here as fans
right.
of Torgal. This is true.
But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Oh, we're going with.
I suppose it is.
Alright, guess we're going with Goots to beat some people up. Alright, Alright, let's go to... I have to go... Alright. I really dislike when it gives you these side quests to do, but you have to go... You're locked out of teleporting anywhere but the main story. And that's just goofy. Like, why did they show up now if I have to go to this one place?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
What is this?
One can only speculate as to why fried mortress of Skyworm might have fallen out of favor.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps the rampant popularity of the dish led to a decline in the blueback wyvern population. Or perhaps fashion is to blame. A sprig of cheerful yellow drake's mint pinned to the lapel was once quite the statement among Sanbreque's fashion-conscious nobility. Regardless, the only place you'll now find both Herb and Dragon is on the coast near...
We're looking for a guy named Herb.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
What do we got? Oh, that's a good amount.
You wish to study the tomes?
A little bit, yeah. Leap. Imperial soldier of the Northreach garrison, whose heart pines for none other than Isabel. He leads the stand against the threats Northreach faces and inspires his fellow soldiers to do the same. Conrad, master of the Dalamil kitchens, where he serves filling yet inexpensive fare to the people of the town and the miners of Drake's Fang. After his town was set upon by bandits, Conrad led the faction pushing for recruitment of mercenaries to take bloody revenge. However, he was convinced to look instead at forming a town guard drawn from the citizens of Dalamil, of whom he became the inaugural leader. Natalie, veteran trader of the Dalamil markets turned leader of its new League of Merchants, the group responsible for filling and maintaining the town's collective stores. Though she loathes violence and argued vehemently against the plan to hunt down the bandits who attacked Dalamil, she is passionate about protecting the town and its people. When the bandits returned, she was the first into the fray. Oscar, nephew of Rodney Murdoch, late Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army. Though he served under Sir Wade in the Guardians of the Flame, he had always dreamed following his uncle's footsteps and squiring to a scion of the Rossfields. His wish is granted when Clive accepts him as a squire and brings him back to the hideaway, that he might learn from Sid the Outlaw's example. Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria and leader of the Guardians of the Flame, who fight against imperial rule in the duchy, sheltering bearers from the Black Shield's cullings. After the skies turn, their base in the Lazarus district outside Port Isolde was swallowed by an ether flood, leading them to seek shelter in Martha's Rest. Yeah, I missed that. In return for Martha's hospitality, the Guardians aid the Blood Axes in defending the village. Nice. Medicine Girl. What happened to her? Ultima, the otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea. Ultima requires a vessel in which to inculcate his disembodied soul. Clive's curious ability to absorb the powers of other icons suggests that he is the very mythos that Ultima has long awaited. He wills Clive to absorb the other icons, that his vessel might be perfected. The Imperial Province of Rosaria, a nation formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm. While Rosaria has been a vassal state of the Empire for nigh on 2 decades, the uprising in Twinside, led by Prince Dion and his loyal dragoons, and subsequent death of both Holy Emperor and Empress in the year 878, has left Sanbreque with barely the wherewithal to rule itself, rendering the erstwhile dukedom a subject of the Empire in name and little else. This place is a mess. Okay. Yes, timeless that is until Sid and his disciples commence their campaign to bring each one crashing down. spreading chaos and confusion to every corner of the land. When ill-omened clouds summoned by Ultima gathered over Valisthea, the delicate balance governing the magic-yielding power of ether was finally shattered. The realm was changed forever. The Blood Axes. The band of sellswords tasked with the protection of Martha's Rest, in the absence of any assistance from the nearby Imperial garrison, falls to them to keep watch on the roads, keep the beasts and bandits of the swamplands from Martha's Gate. The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm after its administrative capital moved to Twinside in the neighboring Crystalline Dominion in the year 873. An insurgency led by Prince Dion upended the political and military order, spreading unrest and disruption across the land. Disruption was further worsened when Ultima unleashed Primogenesis, obliterating Twinside, plunging the realm yet deeper into chaos. Oh, it obliterated Twinside? Twinside looked okay. Sort of okay. The Town Guard. The volunteer fighting force, assembled and led by Conrad, unlike the Men of the Rock or the mercenaries previously charged with keeping Dalimil safe, every member of the guard is Dalminian, born and bred, and has the future of the town at heart. Many of the miners who lost their livelihoods when Drake's Fang fell have found a new purpose in the guard, swinging swords and axes in places of picks. The League of Merchants, a group responsible for filling and maintaining Dalimil's collective stores, that all might be supported in these troubled times. It draws its membership from the traders of the town, is led by Natalie, overseer of the markets. It was she who recognized that Dalimil's future could not be secured by force of arms alone. Only by bringing the entire town together might they summon the strength to drive back bandits. Old Lord Underhill, Clive's alter ego, albeit one that was forced upon him by Lubor's fondness for the theatrics, was Lord Underhill of Randala League of Merchants, who made it known to Natalie that help from the capital would not be forthcoming, and that the people of Dalimil must work together to fill their own stores. Jill was rather more convincing in the role of Lady Jane of the Red Wings, who planted the idea of forming a town guard in Conrad's mind. Both Conrad and Natalie still address Clive by his name, though in Natalie's case this would appear to be not but a courtesy to his dramatic effects. Waloed. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital in the Stoneher, home to the Mother Crystal of Drake's Spine. It's ruled over by Barnabas Tharmer, blah blah blah. Transpires has formed an alliance with the mysterious being known as Ultima. Oh, that's it here. Crystal. Post-primogenesis. One of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient ether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. After Ultima cast Primogenesis and the skies over Valisthea darkened, many of the municipal crystals that fired forges and filled wells began to fail. In certain areas, even those rationed shards that the people relied on in their everyday lives lost their spark, making life all but unlivable. Oh no, you might actually have to do stuff for yourself. Engineering. The technology of the fallen civilization was highly advanced, and though many an archaeologian and engineer has sought to study the workings of the curious contraptions they left behind, little light has yet been shed on their secrets. Engineers of the present day largely learn from each other. Indeed, the knowledge that Mid learned in the University of Canberra she now shares with the children of the Hideaway, that they might one day stand on her shoulders. Mythos. The name by which Ultima addresses Clive, it appears to be his title for the vessel with limitless power, that he means to make of the young Lord Marquess. The being identifies Clive as the mythos he has long sought by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Ifrit, having the power to absorb the ether of other icons. Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that cast a roiling pall over all of Valisthea. The unbalance in the ether that resulted not only sapped the potency of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest not only with his glowing thralls, but with an ether floods, turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashic. Okay.
The door to the shelves.
Caught up there. So let us teleport to Tabor. Or at least to here, just to unlock the map. I'm sure there'll be a little scene, as there always is. I thought Joshua was coming with, okay. Horrible. What was it? That was the whole scene, huh? Cloak and dagger. Alright, well, I'm not doing that. Oh, what does he have to say?
A dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
Chill out, Clive.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't...
God, stop talking.
Oh, we should pick up the pace.
No, Clive, don't look. Look somewhere else, Clive. He's looking at right at Torgal. Torgal's like, can we go? Where are we going? Alright, now we go back. Well, actually, we can go, let's go down here to help Goots out. What? No, I don't want to go there. It's like, why do I have to go that far? Right. That's not the side quest. Wait, only...
Too hard to find Goots.
Okay, they all came with me.
The gentleman of the town guard was that.
Yeah, it's really not hard to miss
Could
Goots.
be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right.
Yarrow.
It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave.
Someone's posing as Karen?
Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll
Someone
wage.
posing as Karen.
And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have.
Where?
You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Yeah, Karen doesn't
Here in
work.
Dalimil.
Karen doesn't work down here.
Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Oh.
But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope
Traveler.
so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Potion seller.
Sorry to have kept you.
Bye.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
No.
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
No.
I'll visit this storehouse on the edge
Oh,
of town.
okay. He's gonna go to the stall.
All
That
right,
makes sense.
but be careful, Clive.
I'm always careful, except against the fancy iron giant.
You too, Goots.
have to go all the way. Ugh, I have to go all the way around for this.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped.
Mummy.
Mummy.
Where do we even start?
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Whee!
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Wait,
Boys,
but everyone else was with me.
He's all yours, but that sword is mine.
Alright, this is gonna be easy.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Just not interested in this taking a long time. Okay, they all are here.
Titan! Stay down.
Stay down. What do I have? Let's do that. Oops. Didn't really use that very well. There we go. Cool. Now, what's up, my guy? You got locked onto something else suddenly? That's okay. I read a bunch of stuff that probably had big spoilers, so you might have left at a really good time.
Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out
But I will say,
who killed
pretty
his
much
men,
everything from here on
he'll have
out
your
probably
head.
has pretty big
He only
spoilers.
wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you
This
anyway?
was all a plan to get Goots.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn
You
wanted
try to
him to get
turn
to
your
Karen.
focus on Torgal
I was
only.
only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change
Even when
my
Torgal
mind.
isn't there, you'll try to imagine like he is.
Fucking coward!
You're mad that we
Find
wouldn't kill you?
Goots. Right now.
Who's this
Get your
dude?
filthy paws off me, you naughty pated lout!
There's an
Stop
insult.
calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her
I
crimes
don't think so.
in blood.
Blood!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
Who are we talking about here?
Loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not
Watch
allow
it.
it to
You're talking
continue.
about Karen right now. I don't think we're talking about the same person.
I have no quarrel with you.
Boggin.
Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
Ah.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Get him, Goots.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Wow, she made the trip down here. His mouth didn't move.
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then.
Bogan.
Wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
Goots, punch him.
Everything that happened. It was all your fault.
Goots, punch him right in the chest.
And now you'll finally pay for what you
Good
did
sternum
to me.
shot. Throw him into a wall. Or Karen. Maybe Karen took him down.
Goots!
Nope.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Good job, Goots.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met?
Wet legs.
An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Is that why she has two different color eyes? Karen
Sorry
don't
to
fuck
keep you
around.
waiting.
Pulled an Inglorious Bastards.
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
I just didn't want to say anything.
Wet legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this.
I agree.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
He won't be coming
What if
back
he
again.
does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already.
Goots is the best.
Right.
He's a good lad.
Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
No, I have other things to do. I don't want to go back to the hideaway.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Oh, she was talking to Goots. Okay.